Ladies and gentlemen, we are welcoming you live to another solid episode of Monday Night Raw here on Order Entertainment Enterprise. I am, of course, Tommy Black, the voice of this lovely channel, and good Lord, I mean, look at this Cohasset, Massachusetts crowd. I think I said the name of the city wrong, but at this point, I really don't give a damn. But we are going to be starting the night out with some women's action here tonight. Bianca Belair is set to go up against a former NXT rival, MMA, the woman with a mixed martial arts background, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Bianca Belair has been on the up and up since she's been a part of the main roster. That power is always magnificent when she is in the ring, but she better be well aware of that mixed martial arts background that the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, brings to the table. Let's go to the ring. Look at Bianca Belair. I wonder how long she's been growing that hair. I never needed you at all either. Look at her getting jiggy with it. Now that hair could truly, can leave a scar. Surprised she hasn't used it in her matches here on Order Entertainment Enterprise. But, hey, I can't complain. What's this? Okay. That's new. Well, that's new for me. Oh, God, this crowd is pissed. I mean, this crowd is definitely throwing a lot of heat towards Shayna Baszler here tonight. Hey, punk rocker, Damien. On. What a match this could turn out to be here tonight. And folks, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out last night's event on our YouTube channel, on our video on demand. All these people that are here tonight enjoyed one hell of a show. You can ask them yourself. Anyway, let's get this party started. Holy crap, I didn't realize we were that close to finish. Anyway. Ding, ding, motherfucker. Got the headlock right there. Beautiful elbow right to the top of the head. Reversal there by Shayna Baszler. Already attacking the knee and the leg of Bianca Belair. And she's looking to get herself involved. Trying to unload on every single one of us. Or on Bianca, and this is what I'm talking about, that mixed martial arts, that submission game. Oh my God! Just yanking right back on the arm. Shayna Baszler's already taken the business to the powerful Bianca Belair. I gotta turn this off. Blowing ashes all over the place. I'm glad they provide me a fan here in this remote location. Shayna Baszler cinching her right on up. Bianca Belair eating that suplex. Brutal job right there. Beautiful. Shayna Baszler, former NXT Women's Champion. Former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. And Bianca Belair kicked right on out as she rolls to the outside trying to regain herself. Oh, wait a minute. Playing a little bit of mind games as she's going right for her, cinching her up. Shayna Baszler might be in trouble here. Look at his power on display. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Bench pressing a former NXT Women's Champion. Great vertical suplex. What is going on, J-Rod? How are you, buddy? Great right hand. Hoisted her up. Got her wrapped around. Oh, my God. And for the cover. One. And the kick out there by the Queen of Spades. Look at a roller. Might be a little too close to the rope. She's tickling him. Oh, the referee shoved her into the ropes. Are you kidding me? Bianca Belair not happy with that one. Beautiful backbreaker right there. Running off the ropes. Is Belair. There's a splash. Now go for the pin. Trying to shove him into the ropes this time, you lousy piece of garbage. I don't like this referee. Because he's always in the way of everything. The man would get knocked out, and to be honest, I'd probably laugh. Just dismantling my announce desk. Thank you. I mean, my main purpose here tonight was actually to, keep the desks intact, but apparently you have an issue with my announce desk. Shayna Baszler grounding her right on the outside, going for the arm again, snapping right on back. That'll dislocate a shoulder. Shayna Baszler needs to get this action back inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. She is destroying her on the outside here.
7.
Bring her back in. Bianca Belair finally waking up here. Oh, what a punt. Kick right to the midsection. Bianca Belair. Stomping at the midsection. Beautiful job. What's going on, Mikey Starks? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Into the corner. Going right for that midsection. Already targeted that midsection earlier. Great job. Smart wrestling by Bianca Belair. Shayna Baszler back up on her feet, reaching at the arm. And again, targeting the left arm. Both these women have a target on each body. That is some technical wrestling right there as Baszler goes for the cover. And the kick out there by Bianca Belair. Bianca. At least I'm not calling her Blanca. Shayna Baszler dragging Bianca Belair right into the middle of the ring here. Slowly but surely dismantling every part of her, kicking right at the head. Oh, God, this is not going to be pleasant. Oh, Lord. What a stomp there by Shayna Baszler. What a way to kick off the night as she went to go for it. Bianca Belair. Flooring Shayna Baszler, trying to keep this match in her favor. But she cannot seem to create an opening here tonight as she hoists up Bianca Belair into a tree of woe. Oh my God. Oh, look at this blatant disrespect. Won a couple MMA titles, you think you're a queen. Going for her here. Got her up. The strength on display, and now just tossing her right into the canvas. Into the corner. Shayna Baszler might have the speed factor when it comes to this matchup here tonight. Bianca once again targeting the midsection. And what's this? She's mounting her. And there's the strength on display. Oh! Bianca once again. This time slinging her off the ropes. There's the drop down. Good leapfrog. Trying to get her right back up on her feet. Get her right there. No, and Shayna Baszler turns it around, trying to create once again that window of opportunity. I am sweating my ass off already. Shayna Baszler taking her right off her feet. Beautiful job. They have been back and forth so far. There's the striking ability of Baszler. Okay. Into the corner. Oh! Well, that was lovely. Into the cover. To get the win here. Let's look at a repeat history, a little bit of deja vu. I don't know what I was about to say. I just stumbled. Oh, what a stump. Oh, the turnaround. He's looking to hoist her, and Shayna Baszler once again has her scouted. The chemistry between these two women is unbelievable. Shayna Baszler trying to repeat history in defeating Bianca Belair, but more or less on a bigger stage here in Cohasset, Massachusetts. I think I said the name of the city right. It's Cohasset, right? Oh no. Shayna Baszler looking to climb right on up. Got her by that midsection. Shayna Baszler from the middle rope. Beautiful gut wrench suplex. Shayna Baszler's exhausted, but going for the cover. One. And the kick out there by Bianca Belair. And got to turn that back on. It gets hot here quick. Oh, there she goes, digging at the eyes. And there goes Bianca Belair. That nice clothesline now putting the boot right into the throat of Shayna Baszler. There is some unfinished business between these two women. What a drop kick by Bianca Belair. Mounting right on back. Trying to create that opening, that window of opportunity. Bianca Belair still has a lot to learn when it comes to Monday Night Raw. The competition here is unbelievable. Now she almost left her hair. Oh, in the ring. What an elbow. Oh, Jesus! She just met that LED post with a lot of velocity on that one. Getting her in the ring. Doing enough damage to possibly get the win here. Bianca Belair going for the cover to get the win here on Monday Night Raw. No. Oh, what a kick. Again, targeting that midsection, but Shayna Baszler starting to rebound. Beautiful job. Right there, Shayna. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Bianca Belair showing signs of fatigue, climbing right to the top rope here in this match off, kicking off the night here on Monday Night Raw. Looking to fly. She missed. Shayna Baszler got her here and hanging her right up on the ropes. Yeah, lodged a nut. Lodged. I didn't say I busted one. Oh, right on track. Oh, another clubbing blow right to the back. Bianca Belair needing to figure out a game plan here. Here she comes with the splash once again. Into the cover. Does she have the win, ladies and gentlemen? Two in the kick right out of hell. What a match to kick off the night. These women are not giving an inch, girl. Oof. And off the rope she goes. Good drop down. Hell of a leapfrog. Can she catch her? Shayna Baszler has her scouted each and every time. Into the corner goes Bianca Belair. Oh, wait a minute. You can fool her once, but the second time around, Bianca Belair is going to catch on and learn that lesson. She's rolled her up. Can she get the win? Shayna Baszler trying to fight right out from the strike. Oh, a kick out there. Beautifully done. Shayna Baszler shoving her off. I didn't know a collar and elbow tie-up was a reversal. Into the corner. Good turnaround. Again, targeting that midsection. Beautifully done. Bianca Belair, as I said, needing to find the opening. Now she is taunting Shayna Baszler. There she goes. Bianca Belair showcasing that strength again. Into the power slam. For the cover. One, two, and the kick out there by the Queen of Spades. Oh, Shayna moved out of the way. And somehow my controller is not working today. Awesome. Great job on the toe. Oh, what a kick. What a kick. I don't know what the hell's going on with my controller these days. Oh, God. Throwing it right into my announce desk. Face first goes Shayna Baszler. Leaving her DNA all over the goddamn table. Oh, right into the LED post once again. Get the action back inside the ring. Oh, and there's another kick. As now Bianca is lining up the Queen of Spades here to finish off this matchup. Here she goes. Hoisting her up. Oh! Good night, Shayna, into the cover. One, two. And Bianca Belair gets the win. History is not repeating itself here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for Bianca Belair here. Good win, absolutely impressive. Bianca Belair seems to be on the roll. What? Oh, what are you? Wait a minute. Why? Why? What is the meaning of this? Apparently, Bianca Belair is looking to settle this situation in one way, shape, or form, ladies and gentlemen. That history dating back to NXT is far from finished. It's on a bigger stage, and she is going to try to get the payoff that she deserves, ladies and gentlemen. So, hell, in my opinion, I think Shayna Baszler deserved every bit of the ass beating that she got after the match. Nonetheless, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got some tag team action, and this is not the only tag team match that we have here tonight. Coming up next, MSK will be set to be in action, squaring off against the New Day. MSK, the #1 contenders to the World Tag Team titles, being held by the Hurt Business. Now next week, ladies and gentlemen, the MSK will get their title shot on the Go Home show. Tonight, they go up against the New Day of consistency and the most hated trombone player in the world, Xavier Woods. We know he could do more than play the trombone. We're not going to get into that. Hang on. Apparently my fucking computer decided to just say, oh, we're not going to keep up with anything. You know, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and oh my God. Anyway, Big E, Xavier Woods, multi-time tag team champions, looking to put the rookies, quote unquote, in place. Now, I know how good MSK is. Just look at their time in Impact Wrestling. I mean, Lord. Hell, Trey Miguel almost became the #1 contender to the Impact World Championship last night, but of course, he was met by a gigantic man named Moose when he hit that go to hell. But nonetheless, who will walk out, and will the New Day be smacking a lesson right into MSK? Let's go to the ring. Oh, what do you know? That's why I love working for Order Entertainment. They left me a tray of weed. Look at MSK always bringing hype and energy into their entrances, into their performances. They are one of the most agile tag teams I have ever laid my eyes on. Oh boy, MSK, man, these two, man, they got a big opportunity.
Oh, WWE Universe!
Excuse me while I get interrupted.
Be sour!
Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is. And you already know. Hey, he broke the bootios! Am I finally gonna get up on the fucking box? Oh, and there's Francesca. And right now, Big E's working better than Nicki Minaj. I hope that last box is for me. Oh, please? You're teasing me! You're teasing me! Oh, come on! I still want my motherfucking bootios. Put that damn trombone away. At least you're not going to be playing it. Anyway, Big E's he's going to start this out against Wesley. Oh, wait a minute. Good kick to the midsection. Sending him off the ropes. Beautifully done. Good lead. There's another leapfrog right there once again. Going up and around the world. Look at Wesley go. God damn a bear. That's what you get for not giving me some fucking bootios. Oh my God. Off the ropes he goes. Oh! Watch the bootios fly. But to go to the slap, Big E's about had enough. Big E last week suffering a loss at the hands of Kevin Owens. After a hell of a battle between the two, here goes Wesley with a poison rod on. Great angle to catch on that. Wow. Into the corner, here's the tag. Let's see what we got. Here comes Nash Carter. And off of the ropes he goes. Beautiful double elbows. Now Nash Carter looks to go for the cover. Here's starting to tease it. New day, a thing of two. One and the kick out. Stepping on up. There's a knee right to the back. I don't know how they rock. They didn't give me any bootios. They left this damn trombone on my goddamn desk. I'm gonna hoist in Nash Carter. The beautiful chop right to the big man's knee. Squaring him into the corner. Speed right there. Beautiful job as Nash Carter got the beautiful running bulldog as he's looking to go for it. Oh, and there's the tag into Xavier Woods. Here he goes. No trombone involved. Taking him right on down. Nash Carter back up on his feet. Reversal there by Nash Carter. Stepping right on him. Beautiful head scissors coming out of Nash Carter. Looking to run right. Come on, man. What is with this controller? Here he goes. Beautiful standing moonsault. Here's the tag. Trying to get this action in the ring. Keep it in the ring. Good forearm. Oh, Xavier Woods with the drop kick. Looking to run right on up. Up and around the world he goes. Going for it here. He missed. Wait, he's going for Big E on the outside. Here he goes. Swinging him into a neck breaker. Beautifully done. If it's going to do this each match, I'm not going to be happy. Stepping on up. What a kick. Going for the corner. Here's a tag to him. Oh, my Lord. He's keeping Xavier Woods away from his tag team partner, SK. He's actually getting the job done. Rolling up here. Oh, what a kick. What are you doing? Took you 15 minutes just to get up there. Nash Carter perched up on top. Nobody's miles away. Looking to fly. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. That was awesome. What a tag team match. We're going to hook him. In for the cover. One. And the kick on out. Here's the tag. And here comes Big E. Wesley going off the ropes. Furry, what an idiot. Big E looking at it all. Hoist him up right here. Got him up in the powerbomb position. Good God, Wesley will feel that one in the morning. I'm going to hoist him. Good kick to the back, or to the knee. Reversal there by Big E with a coming low right to the back. Looking for the right hand, right to the midsection. What the hell was that? Looking to fly. He connected. Beautiful DDT. The only man inside is him, and here's the tag. Gonna try it here. Oh, got the arm drag. And SK seems to have a... Gee, here we go. Beautiful Northern Lights, and come on, the referee. What is with this referee? Let's go to the forearm right hand there by Big E Langston. Going up and over. Good kick. This is what happens when you don't give me bootios. For the roll-up. Can he get the win? Xavier Woods slowly bringing his ass inside. There's the kick out right there. Still alive in action. Going for it. Oh! Now he's going to get the job done. 1, 2, and the kick out there by the former Intercontinental Champion. Oh. Dragging him here. Dragging him a bit away. Got him up on his feet. Nash Carter. They're going to go for it here. Come on, guy. There you go. Here's the tag. Snap there. What a kick. And he collided. Beautifully done. And for the cover. 1, 2. And the kick right on out. Stepping up, Big E getting out of the way, beautifully done. Big E finally starting to come alive, but Wesley seems to have his number. Oh, good reversal. With the kick. Oh, good reversal. What is the ref doing? Does he not realize there's a pin? What an idiot. They're going to try it here. Coming right back on up. Wesley looking to do it again. Into the cover, 1, 2, and Big E keeps getting up. And off the ropes. They're going to put right on up. There's a super kick. What else? Oh, wait a minute. Right up into the corner. Oh, no. It is that bit, it's that New Day trainer, stomps or whatever, just now stomping the mud hole. Right in Wesley, he has been sectioned off. Can't make the tag into Nash Carter. Hell, Nash Carter doesn't even look like he's getting in. They're taking turns, running a train on this guy. Good God, is now Big E. Swings him off with an Irish whip. What a drop kick on Wesley. In for the cover. 1. Oh, that was close. Oh, and there's Nash. Up on his feet he goes. Here he goes with a hurricanrana. Wesley all up on his own. In off the ropes he goes. Went to go to the super kick. Reversal there by Xavier Woods, who looks to send Wesley into the corner. Looking for that New Day blitz. No, ma'am. Good arm drag. What a tag team matchup. Oh, this right up into the face. Oh, wait a minute. Tossing Xavier Woods right onto the floor. And, well, was onto the floor until he got him with the right hand. Well, he was right up there on the apron, hanging on for dear life. Wesley has about had enough. Oh, my God. Is he up? God, he can barely move. Putting his whole body on the line to make him miserable. 4. Got him there. 5. Here he goes, hanging him up on the apron, or on the barricade. What a kick. 6. 7. Oh, where is he going with Big E? Here he goes with a sunset flip. Oh, my. Wesley showing off a bit of arrogance, but you know what? He deserves to. Xavier Woods getting his ass back inside the ring. Oh, what a beautiful DDT right there in for the cover. 1, 2. Nash Carter, my mistake. Wow, that's what I get. Wesley's been absolutely dominant tonight. Actually, both of them, Ben. And here goes Nash Carter. Got him right there. They're going to cover him again. Can he get the win? 1, 2, and not enough to get the win. NSK might have the biggest challenge they've ever had in here today. Rolling up. Here he goes. Oh my. Standing here. Got him. Here he goes. Beautiful rolling neck snap. Good chop. Gonna try it again, and Xavier Woods starting to rebound. Beautiful kick to the midsection. Can he do it? Oh, wait a minute. He's looking to send Nash Carter into the corner. Running at full speed. Reversal there by Nash Carter. Nash Carter looking to hoist him up. Here he goes with a snap suplex. Got it. For the cover. 1, 2, and not enough. In disbelief, he's going for it again. 1, 2, and the kick right out by Xavier Woods. And to be honest, should be holding the United States title at some point in his career. Oh, and off of the ropes he goes. Xavier Woods was looking for the super kick. Going up and over. Wow, what a transition. Reversal there by Xavier Woods. They're going to run right up. Here he goes. DDT. Oh, God, he's looking to line him up. Possibly looking for Lost in the Woods. Here he goes. Got him. Looking for the cover. Can he get him? 1. And the kick right out by Nash Carter. Might need a surgically repaired jaw, though. That is one of the most devastating kicks in sports entertainment or professional wrestling, whatever you prefer. Into the corner. Xavier Woods, can he get the job done? Can't make the tag of the Big E. In the corner he goes. We're going to focus on Big E. I don't know what the hell that was. Right now, Nash Carter getting his ass back inside the ring. Walking right towards Xavier Woods. Here's the tag. Let's see what we got. Punch to the midsection. Beautiful kick. Take down, drop down. Beautiful kick to the back of the head and the mushroom stomp. Right there by Wesley and MSK. I'm going to go for the win here. 1, 2. Oh my God. What a kick out by Xavier Woods. Austin Creed in Impact Wrestling. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to go for it. Oh, what's this? Turning him right on over face first into the canvas. The cover. 1. And the kick out. Oh, wait. Xavier Woods looking to fly. Running right up on over. What's he doing? Oh, he landed on it. Up on his feet, there it goes. He goes nowhere. Faking him out, he's looking to fly. Can he connect? Oh! Beautiful Wesley to get the win! Oh! Wow! What a match! And off the ropes. Super kick, good reversal. Xavier Woods trying to make the tag. I think he did it. Oh, good night. And for the cover, can New Day get the win? And here comes Nash Carter. Right there to make the save. Oh, he's busted wide on open. Looking to cinch him up. Nash Carter looking to get the deed done. There we go. Every man in this ring is burnt and spent. What a tag team battle here on Monday Night Raw. Former multi-time tag team champions. And of course the rookies of Monday Night Raw. And there's a poison rana. Wesley putting on a clinic. Manhandle. And off the ropes he comes. Got him with a single leg. And he hooked him up. Going for it here. Not enough. As he's focused on Big E with a sling blade. With the chop. Chop right there on Big E, who is a mess right now. Hoisting up Nash Carter. Focusing on those ribs. Oh my. Here he goes with a big splash. 1, 2, and the kick out. That should have been it. That could have been the end of the night and the winning streak. Oh, the SK, what a maneuver there by Xavier Woods. Looking to turn it around. Will you stop? Looking to focus on Xavier. Looking to get the win for his whole team. Oh! Climbing right up to the top. I will chuck this controller. I am in that mood right now. Slowly getting to his feet. Can he fly? Oh! Knees right to the back of the head. Could this be it for Big E? For the cover to get the win. 1, 2, and MSK with the win after taking brutal blows. 2 brutal knees to the back of the head of Xavier Woods. I actually truly don't think what is going on. How are you, little psycho? Been a long day, hasn't it? What a win for MSK. What the fuck? Stop turning off! Man, I don't know, Eris. Don't look at me like that. What a big win for MSK. That's how you get the job done, whether you take 2 blows to the back, 2 knees to the back of the head, which Nash Carter just did, or you can hit him with the mushroom stomp and trip for the rest of the day. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more women's action coming your way. Candice LeRae. God, Lord, glory to heaven, Candice LeRae has been absolutely impressive. But tonight, she possibly goes up against her biggest challenge to date. None other than Twisted Alexa Bliss, former Raw Women's Champion, with a win over a champion. Where they win over a former champion and a dominant champion, to say the least. And Candice LeRae could be well on her way to a shot at the Raw Women's Championship in her near future. Let's go to the ring. While I try to fix this. I know what I did. Sorry. It's the freaking controller. This controller is insane tonight. Here comes Mrs. Johnny Wrestling. She looks lovely tonight. Candice LeRae was marked as the final NXT Women's Champion here on Order Entertainment Enterprise, finally winning her first piece of singles gold in NXT right as it was closing the door. that will be something that will be remembered in history here on Order Entertainment. And there she is. My next ex-wife. Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss making her way to the ring right now, looking marvelous tonight, but she does not seem to be in a pleasant mood. Well, she's never in a pleasant mood these days. Former Raw Women's Champion, former SmackDown Women's Champion, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. And I got nothing but respect for Alexa Bliss. Competed in many great rivalries in this WWE Women's division. And this should be one hell of a match. Neither of these women are slouches. Here we go. Ring the damn bell. Collar and elbow tie up between the both. Stretching right at the arm. Beautifully done. Taking her a bit down to a knee. Good job there. Quit screaming. You signed up for it. And now retching at that arm again. Candice LeRae looking to send Bliss right off of the ropes. There's a drop down. Good lead. Here she goes. Oh, there's a reversal by the former multi-time women's champion. Go for it there. Good drop kick right to the knees. Now trying to keep her grounded, but Alexa Bliss got a lot of momentum. Beautiful uppercut right to Candice LeRae. Got her there. Looking to go for the kick. Candice LeRae with a beautiful sunset flip to Alexa Bliss. This is Johnny Wrestling. And now she's folding the knees. Oh, got her up. And stomped on her. Good forearm. Yeah. Told you we need a new one. Here she goes. Oh, what a drop kick. I can't hear you. There's an elbow. Alexa Bliss was looking at her elbow like she was proud of it. I know. I can read lips. I'm busy. Into the corner. Good kick to the knee. Knee to the midsection. Reversal there by Mrs. Wrestling. This is Gargano. This is Hoopla. Going for it. Missing the drop kick. Getting out of the way of that. Beautiful job by Alexa Bliss. Reversal there by Candice. Going up. Here she goes. What a stunner. Hell of a stunner as she goes for the cover. And there's the kick out. Looking to wind up. Alexa getting right out of the way of that. She needs to figure out an offensive maneuver. There she goes. Goes for the running bulldog. Got her there. Got her by the head. Now she's looking to bounce her head like a basketball, like she's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grabbing her right on the back. Turn around there by Alexa Bliss. Kicking right at the knee. Here she goes. Side Russian leg sweep right there by Alexa Bliss. For the cover. A little bit arrogance. One. And the kick out there by Candice LeRae. Slowly looking to fix this. Oh, good reversal. Beautiful inverted DDT as now Candice LeRae looks to scale right up to the top. Can she do it here? Or is she gonna do it? God, I hope so. We're gonna connect. Oh, and she caught her right in mid-motion. Here goes Alexa with a beautiful body slam. Knee right onto them into the back. Beautifully done. Thank you, every single one of you, for tuning in. Oh, Jesus. Candice LeRae. Oh, with an elbow. And there's a double axe handle as LeRae goes for the elbow. Once again, looking to climb right up to the top. Elbows here. A women reversal here. Great arm drag there by Alexa Bliss. This action's going so quickly I can barely keep up as Alexa Bliss tosses Candice LeRae right to the floor. And look at Alexa being a coward. Not even getting out of the ring. To inflict more pain, you're giving her time to come back. That's a big mistake on the part of Alexa Bliss, as now Candice LeRae hits the poison rana. Got her in the corner. Candice, no slouch. There's the kick. Hoisting her here. Candice climbing up. Looked like she got the freaking ropes wrenched between her crack. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh my God! In for the cover. God, she has to have the win after that hellacious impact, but Alexa Bliss isn't going anywhere. Going for the arm. God, she is wrenching right at it here. Wrenching again. Has to outsmart the Raw former women's champion, Alexa Bliss, doing a great job at it. Stop screaming. As I said, you signed up for it. Alexa rolling out. Beautifully done. Turning it around. With the elbow right to the face of Candice LeRae. As she stops. Oh! Beautiful job right there. Candice LeRae stepping out to the floor. Or to the apron, I'm sorry. Close enough as Candice LeRae looks to fly. Went to go the drop kick. She just became a pancake. Here she goes. Going for it again, adding a little insult to injury on that one. Alexa got her up. Going for the kick. Reversal there by Candice LeRae. Right there with a spinning heel. Now this crowd's on their feet, not loving every bit of it. Oh, here she goes. Off the ropes, ducking underneath, stepping right on up, Candice LeRae! Beautifully done. With that, Hurricane Rana looking to get the win. Can she do it? 1, 2, oh, not even 2. What a kick out there by Alexa. Once again, looking to keep her grounded. Candice LeRae. Probably been watching her husband. This is the most technical I have seen Candice LeRae in quite a while. Good job there. Alexa trying to get out of this vicious hold. God, she could only reach the ropes. Going for it. Here's the kick. Sunset flip right there. Can she get the win? God damn it, 1, 2, and Alexa with a kick out. I think my cigarette went out. Good arm drag coming out of Alexa. Now she's dragging her all the way there, throwing her over the ropes. Candice hanging off her dear life. Candice LeRae looking to fly. God, she connected. What the hell is this? Whose music is this? Wait a minute. That's the music of Dakota Kai. She is yet. We didn't even know where she was. She debuted on Monday Night Raw. Here she goes over the ropes into the chiropractor to Candice LeRae. Oh my God, Dakota Kai just made her Monday Night Raw debut. 1, 2, and the kick out. Unbelievable. The captain of Team Kick is here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my Lord. What a way to do this. Of course, Candice LeRae knew better. She was not going to let Alexa Bliss get the cheap win like that. Now Candice LeRae is heated. She is pissed. Oh, and Alexa just shoving it right on off. It goes off of the ropes here. Stepping on up into another stunner. What a match. Here she goes with the kick. And there's a code breaker. For the cover. 1, 2. And the win by Candice LeRae. Wow. What a way to do this. I didn't either. I didn't even know she was signed to Raw. To be honest, I thought she went back to the Independents. Candice LeRae picking up the biggest win of her entire career here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But nonetheless, we got to take a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we still got more action coming your way. And of course, we are going to be hearing from Rosemary later on in the night, looking to discuss her big Raw Women's Championship match at the Royal Rumble. We'll just have to find out what she has to say when we come back. Stay tuned. I don't know what's going on with this controller. I just fixed it. I reconnected it. I'm gonna sit down back in my spot where I was. Oh God, what do we do? Why is Bobby Lashley here? Oh Lord, what does Bobby Lashley have to say? Hey, gives me a little bit of a break so I could give my voice a rest. At least we're gonna, Bobby Lashley apparently has some things to say. He wasn't happy, he wasn't talking. Hell, MVP wasn't even telling me what was going on. Just know, he said, wait for tonight. Okay, sure. Let's go to the ring. Oh, and Bobby's already in the ring. But where the hell is MVP? Maybe it's time to prove it. Maybe it's time to prove that I can finish this cigarette. Hope you can prove it. Bobby Lashley, a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a United States Champion, an Intercontinental Champion, a TNA World Heavyweight Champion, a TNA Grand Champion. The list goes on when it comes to Bobby Lashley. Right now saying, he's looking to address the situations that have been happening on social media. Calling John Cena a coward. Is saying that he will never confront him like a man. He has been talking trash about Bobby Lashley. We did all that. Thank God I'm not on social media. Maybe I am, I'm not sure. Oh wait, I do operate the Order Entertainment Enterprise Twitter page. Maybe I am on social media. I don't know. Oh God. Well, maybe John Cena is not as much of a coward as we think he is. Here comes the walking Skittle. A Skittle. I am a Skittle. He is a Skittle. Your time is up. Taste the rainbow. Oh, John Cena's in the ring, and I can tell you he is one of the best on the mic to this date. I mean, 16-time WWE champion, a 6-time United States champion. He has won the tag team gold multiple times, or maybe once or twice, I can't remember. But I can tell you that the one title that eludes John Cena's career is the Intercontinental Championship, but it's no reason to come back and compete. Maybe it's to come back and get the job done before you hang up those shorts and, that, rainbow-looking ass attire. John Cena, more than less, the reason he said he brought it to social media is to save us from this beautiful, or this unbelievable whining and bullshitting. And I understand he didn't want to embarrass Bobby Lashley, and I believe, well, I don't think John Cena's going to be able to embarrass Bobby Lashley. I think Bobby Lashley has the number of John Cena. He may have the upper hand. My God. Well, these two are in each other's face, and it's ridiculous. Bobby, right now these two, they definitely have some unfinished history here in the WWE. But when will this whole situation come to an end? When will these two come head to head and come to blows? I damn know that this match is way too important. If this match was to happen, it is way too important to be done here on Monday Night Raw. We do got a big pay-per-view coming up in in a little more than 2 weeks here on Order Entertainment, and as that is the Rumble, these two could be clashing there if the GM is listening. Either John Cena had the final word. We got to move on here, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more big action coming your way. Coming up next, Pete Dunne will be in action. Pete Dunne currently undefeated here on Monday Night Raw since coming up here from NXT when the doors decided to close. But will Pete Dunne, as he looks to step in the ring with his biggest challenge to date, as I said, great to see you. I thought you were still here. Tonight he goes up against the Scottish Warrior and the hairiest son of a bitch on the screen, Drew McIntyre. Now McIntyre is looking to avenge his loss in that fatal 4-way Intercontinental Championship match at Clash of Champions. Well, I knew Punk Rocker was here. Let's go to the ring for possibly the match of the night here on Monday Night Raw. In the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne, one of the longest reigning WWE United Kingdom champions to date. This young man's accomplished so much in his short career. What is next for Pete Dunne here on Monday Night Raw? Tonight goes up against not just, competition-wise, but height-wise. Minus Walter, this has to be his biggest challenge to date. Wow. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, those bagpipes ringing loud. As here comes the former WWE Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion, Drew McIntyre. How long are we going to look at his name? Oh, there he is. Look at that behemoth. Oh, I'm glad that you're giving me some great headphones, too. Holy cow. All right, we're getting up. Once again, yeah. Guess the headphones decided not to want to work with me here tonight. Look at Drew McIntyre. Unbelievable when it comes to his in-ring ability. I mean, look at his time in Impact Wrestling. And yes, Drew McIntyre has walked through the building of the Jerry Jarrett promotion. And here we go. Let's see if Pete Dunne can pull off the upset here tonight. He has been prone to do it as of late. Good elbow there by Dunne. Taking the forearm. Oh, wait a minute. Good elbow. And off the ropes he goes with Drew McIntyre. Good drop down. Hell of another one. Just looking to hoist him, and Drew McIntyre with a clothesline. Oh! Trying to go for this upset, but Pete Dunne got to get out of the way of that. He was being barraged. Oh! Well, Dunne just tossed him right into the audience. Hope that kid is enjoying it. He's wearing a Stone Cold shirt. They're brawling right in the audience. Look at Pete Dunne go. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Oh, wait a minute. We're going to try to make his way back into the ring. Can he do it?
6.
And off of the ropes he goes, and Pete Dunne. Oh, wait a minute. As Drew. Oh. You like both. Awesome. I like Pete Dunne. I like them both, too. They're both great athletes. One's technical and one's absolutely powerful, as we see right here as he takes that series of right hands right into the face of the Bruiserweight. Great kick out. Pete Dunne, a former NXT Tag Team Champion, alongside Matt Riddle, right before, sadly the pandemic happened. Quite an entertaining tag team, the Broserweights. Here he goes with the kick. Can Pete Dunne do it? Look at him muster up the strength here. And there he goes. Trying to get the cover. One. And McIntyre's not going down that quickly. Got to go with the right hand. Good reversal there by the mighty Drew McIntyre. He sends him into the corner. Trying to come at full speed. Pete Dunne taking McIntyre down. Look at his technical ability. The mat skills are unbelievable when it comes to Peter Dunne. Probably why he's a former. That's probably why he held that title, that United Kingdom title, for over 600 days. Over 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! God, what a gutbuster by Drew. As he's sitting there mocking him. Even the Drew McIntyre to be such a prick. Oh! And off of the ropes he goes. Looking to catch him. And there he goes! One! And the kick out there by the Scottish psychopath. Psychopath getting nudged on. They're getting that right hand to him. Drew McIntyre sending Pete Dunne into the corner. And there's the brutal forearm. Up on his feet. Pete Dunne going up and around the world. And there's an DDT. Unbelievable. Pete Dunne looking to back right on up. Got him in the knee. As he goes for the cover. Having small issues trying to turn over McIntyre. That's dead weight. And there's the kick out there by McIntyre. Oh. Good job right there. Does Pete Dunne have him? No, and he keeps him grounded. Pete Dunne looking to drag him. Stomping right at the midsection now, targeting the left arm, targeting the shoulder. This brutal damage could really tear apart the ligaments inside the left shoulder, inside every part of that arm. And now he's bending back the phalanges, targeting the right arm, and there he goes for the back. What I love about Pete Dunne is he now goes for the cover. Plus, I really like his hair. That referee just ran a circle. No wonder he kicked out at one. Somebody needs to fire and rehire these referees. Like, rehire somebody else. I don't give a damn who. Oh! Went to go for it. Oh, sir. Turn around there by Drew McIntyre. Good kick to the midsection. As he's looking to hoist him up here, McIntyre tossing Pete Dunne right onto that black canvas. Oh, no. We know... Oh, wait a minute. McIntyre may be reconsidering it. Maybe looking to dish out more punishment? Oh, Pete Dunne in on the reversal. Turning him around. Pulling him up. Is he going to get that quick win? Big upset here tonight on Raw. No! Pete Dunne going for it here. Good backbreaker. What the hell's going on? What the hell is this? Who is that? Well, if I'm not mistaken, that is the music of Logan Slater. Didn't seem to be. Oh, and here he goes. Got him here. Not even an abstraction can keep him from getting the win, and McIntyre with a kick out. Now, I'm starting to think, I mean, I know that music, but nowhere to be seen. Of course, Logan Slater isn't even signed to Monday Night Raw. He's actually signed to SmackDown. Great job there. Got to go for it. McIntyre with a kick to the midsection. Looking to get him. McIntyre looking to pull. Wow! I had no words. Now Pete Dunne looks to walk away, but wait a minute. Oh, what's he doing? He's digging right at the face, right at the nostrils. Oh, this is not... Oh, my God! Did you see that? Take a look at that. God, I wonder if we're going to see it on the replays. That was devastating. Pete Dunne got Drew McIntyre back up on his feet. Went to go to the forearm. Beautiful reversal there by Drew McIntyre. Good reversal. Oh, and he missed. What an idiot. And have another duckbuster there. Can he do it? Is he going to put him away? Drew McIntyre cinching him up. Future shock. DDT. For the cover and the win. 2. And the kick out by Dunn. That should have been it. What is this young man made of? Oh, he's about to be exposed. What a setup. Trying to get out of the way of that. Is now Pete Dunne. Cinching him on up. Right onto the floor. Oh, and he's targeting the arm again. McIntyre's trying to roll out of him, and Pete Dunne has him scouted. You keep him grounded on the canvas. Oh, no, 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 no. On the floor here. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Drew being launched right back on in. Pete Dunne a bit frustrated, and I can understand. Pete Dunne going for the kick. Oh, wait a minute. Drew got it, scouted. Here he goes. Rolling him. He is all up in them ropes. Like some guy was all up in that cheating. And he got him there. Is now Pete Dunne. What's the play with the crowd here? Not much of an emotional guy, but he can hear that the WWE Universe is on his side as Drew McIntyre's got him up in the electric chair. And he's up on his feet. Pete Dunne knocking his mama out. The bruiserweight is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Here he goes, using the ropes. Oh, that'll do it as Pete Dunne goes for the cover to get the win over McIntyre. 2. And the kick out. Is now Peter Dunne. Looks to climb right to the top. What a matchup here tonight. This is about as equivalent as the tag team match that we saw earlier. Can he connect? Oh, wait a minute, he caught him. Oh, my God. Pete Dunne needs to take a breather after that one. He's going to need some milk. Oh, Drew McIntyre's got him. He's looking to suplex him. Oh, into the barricade. His knees just collided with the barricade. Going up and over. Peter Dunne with that brutal inverted DDT out of the hardwood floor. Oh, Jesus. Pete Dunne once again. Spending limited time on the outside. So mostly spent on the outside. Taking this fight all the way into the crowd. All over this fighting area. Pete Dunne bending back the phalanges of Drew McIntyre. You might need to hurry up, kid. We're gonna get back in the ring. Did the referee forget to count to 7? 9. Oh, Dunne breaking the referee's count. Here he goes. What a step up in gear. Here he goes. Oh, Jesus. Throwing him right into the damn barricade, or right into the apron. As now Pete Dunne is lining up Drew McIntyre. McIntyre slowly getting to his feet as Dunne hits him here with the forearm. Got him cinched into a pin for the cover to get the win over Drew McIntyre. Big upset here, and he did it. Wow. Pete Dunne pulling off the biggest upset I've seen on Monday Night Raw to date. Normally he has an issue with bigger guys. Just ask Walter. Just ask Walter. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, what a match that was between Pete Dunne and Drew McIntyre. Now, let me tell you folks something. Now, I call EFEDs, okay? I call them. I am the voice of WWE Riot and Chaotic Mayhem Wrestling. Now, this is something that has been eating at me since I was observing, and there was a lot of drama within another promotion that I am not a part of. But you gotta cheat to win in this EFED bullshit? You don't belong here. You don't belong there. I have never seen someone as pathetic as the guy that was involved in that triple threat match quite like him. Y'all need to understand, I have seen some shady shit when it comes to EFEDs and professional wrestling, but nothing like this. And then you have to go ahead and deny it and blame the other person who I know for a fact, because of the fact I have called a good majority of his matches. Called him a cheater? That is one of the most hardest working people in EFEDs, in professional wrestling, when either backyard or not. So need to understand, you call somebody a cheater when you're obviously cheating, I'm calling you out. It's that simple. We need to move on. Coming up next, we are about to hear from the #1 contender to the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Now, Rosemary. Rosemary, the Demon Assassin, is targeting that Raw Women's Championship, the only title that eludes her career here in Order Entertainment Enterprise. I highly doubt it. I mean, I called a couple of your matches, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, Rosemary, the only title that eludes her career at this very moment is the Raw Women's Championship. She has held the Knockouts Gold. She has held the SmackDown Women's Gold. Possibly for the longest reign of anybody. At the Royal Rumble, she will be meeting with Bayley one-on-one, where the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. Now, Rosemary, every time she has attempted, including the Fatal 4-Way that she had not too long ago, Let's go to the ring. Now, as I say it again, every time that she has gone or come close to getting the Raw Women's Championship in some way, shape, or form, she gets screwed each and every single time. Hell, the last time she was on Monday Night Raw, she wound up squaring off with Charlotte and still got screwed in the process because apparently somebody has a hard-on for Charlotte Flair. I know you're gay. Now, sorry I had to take off my hat. It is getting a bit hot in here. We are getting down to business. Now, last time, she squared off in a fatal 4-way to try to get her shot at the Raw Women's Championship, and she didn't even get pinned. She had to fight to get her rematch, to get her true shot, mano-a-mano, against Bayley at the Royal Rumble, and she is addressing this here tonight. Hell, from what I heard, she's calling out Bayley. We don't talk about Super Naked. That is a disgrace. Nope. I knew it wouldn't take long for the hugging bitch to come out here. I mean, Bayley. All the way on the floor. Why am I dancing? Get up and get it some more. Yeah! I mean, god damn it. To be honest, I truly didn't want to see Bayley today. But I know Bayley, she doesn't take, shit talking laying down. Now, Rosemary definitely has the power advantage in that matchup at the Royal Rumble against Bayley. At least Bayley doesn't have that Karen haircut anymore. Thank God somebody did something about that. I mean, thank the Lord. Okay, that's kind of on its top. I am trying to put this thing somewhere. It is a laptop. I am holding the company computer at this current moment, so give me a minute. Trying to put it somewhere so it doesn't mess things up. When it comes to the mic skills, they could definitely talk. Rosemary, I know, can back it up. Bayley can definitely back it up. But Bayley has never met a woman with the power of Rosemary and the accolades of Rosemary. I mean, come on. She even edged out Bayley's own record of the longest reigning SmackDown Women's champion here on Order Entertainment. Okay, pardon me. I'm actually going to smoke my first bowl of the day. Realize that Rosemary is in all makeup, in her full makeup here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, wait a minute. Rosemary may actually have a point. Why do I feel that Rosemary is going to literally make a mockery out of Bayley at the Royal Rumble? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Right at the same time as Bayley was saying she was going to get a match. What's going on? Lovely. All right, coming up next. What's going on here? Oh, wait a minute. What a right hand by Rosemary. There goes Rosemary up with a neck breaker. And then, oh, I'm being told. That's coming up now. Oh, two teams are ready. The Riot Squad will be teaming with Rosemary. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions will be teaming with Rosemary. Sasha Banks they're trying to come to the aid. Right now, they're trying to join the action, but nobody's letting them through. They're trying to stop this melee. They're trying to stop the melee in the back. Rosemary biting Bayley and becoming a cannibal, driving her noggin right into the goddamn. He's coming up next. They gotta get some clearance. There's a referee here. let's move on. That is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Rosemary will be having the help of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan, while Bayley has called on the services of Sasha Banks and Naomi. Wow, we're getting an all-star women's six-woman tag team match. Whew, give me 1 second. Which team will walk out with the win? Now, I can tell you there's a lot of motivation for both sides. I mean, Bayley being the Raw Women's Champion, and of course, you look at the Riot Squad, who are the current reigning and defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Liv Morgan's looking lovely in this picture. Let's go to the ring. Look at Rosemary, all paying a tribute. Look at Rosemary taking a bow. Taking a knee. Saying and to be honest, I do have to give a major shout out. Show some love. Reach out. Because here at Entertainment, we lost somebody close to us. We would like to give a special tribute to the late, great Super Genie, also known as Melissa Coates. Please, bow your heads in remembrance, as here comes Ruby Riott. Look at Ruby Riott. She seems to be in a mood. There's Livy. Oh, she looks lovely tonight. Damien already screaming for Liv. We know all about your little fascination with Liv Morgan. Hell, she looks lovely here tonight. Sorry, I'm packing a bowl. First one of the night. That's what I love about Order Entertainment. Every time I come in here, there's a tray of wheat. It's great. 420 friendly. Love it. There ain't no stopping anybody. Even gave me a lighter. And there's the weighty inflatable arm people. Or as everybody would call them, the Bayley buddies. Oh, don't look at me like that. did she just point at? She didn't point at me, did she? Because I don't want any of it. And here comes her best friend, ladies and gentlemen. The boss herself, Sasha Banks. Why do these theme songs always get me dancing? No, wishing on out the way. Yay! Sasha Banks just grooving as she makes her way to the ring here for the 6-woman tag team match. Oh boy! Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Let's feel the glow. Glow! Yeah! Look at him go! As Naomi makes her way down the ramp and just slides. It's like we're in a rave right now. Right now, Monday Night Raw is feeling the glow right here on Order Entertainment. Of course, she is a former women's champion in her own right. Look at her go! Yeah! Here we go. On Rosemary and Bailey squaring off here tonight, but wait a minute, tags in Liv Morgan. And wait a minute, she's already trying to roll her up. 2 and the kick out. Gonna try it here. Stepping on up, Liv Morgan putting on a performance. All ready to kick out the night. Here she goes, tried the forearm. Reversal there by Bailey. Reversal, once again by Liv Morgan. Of course, for multi-time, or not a multi-time anything, actually. SmackDown Women's Champion here on Order Entertainment. Somebody remembers that. Punk Rocker. Anyway. And of course, right now, current reigning and defending one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Oh, and here goes. Got her folded. Sasha Banks looking to take a piece of Liv Morgan as she is leveling that arm right with the canvas. Oh, what a stomp to Liv Morgan's left arm, which she's had issues with before in her career. Here she goes again. Oh, no, please. Sasha Banks is just putting in the work and the devastation here. Oh, wait a minute. Liv Morgan slowly getting back to her feet, digging right at the eyes. Here she goes off of the road, sending Sasha Banks. Dropped down there by Liv Morgan. Good leapfrog. Oof. As she steps right on up. There's a snap, and there's the kick right onto the back. Beautifully done as she slowly gets her back up to her feet. Into the corner. Here's the tag of the Rosemary. Finally getting the number 1 contender a chance to shine. Looking to take some devastation out on her Bailey's best friend. Maybe looking to make her watch like a sick horror movie. Let to go for the chop. Good reversal. Wow. Oh, wow. Taking turns right now. Good job here. Great chemistry between Liv Morgan and Rosemary as Sasha Banks look to turn it around. right here on Liv Morgan. Oh, into the canvas she goes. Up on her feet. Liv Morgan heading off of the ropes. Look at her right up on and around the world. Beautifully done. I'm going to take a piece. Here's the tag. Oh, wait a minute. They're all going for it. Let's get the party started. Rosemary down. Up on her feet. Going for it there. Stepping right on up. There's the forearm. Rosemary cinching her up. Launching her. Good God. What is she looking to do here? Focused on Naomi. Scooping her in. And Bayley with a clothesline. Back up on her feet, though. Good reversal. Trying to turn it on her. Good headbutt. Healthy headbutt. And she takes her down again. As the Riot Squad are both trying to get in the ring here. Just trying to take a piece right out of Rosemary. Now she's cranking right up at the neck. God, that's painful to watch. Slowly getting her back up on her feet. Sending Rosemary into the corner. Turn around there by Rose. Missing like a goon. Oh, and snuck right on in is Liv Morgan. Oh, wait a minute. Forearms right there. Multiple forearms. Oh, wait. Liv Morgan going for it here. And Ruby Riott is the legal one. Ruby Riott, the legal person here in the match. In off the rope she goes. Got her with that drop kick, but apparently it did not connect. What is going on here? In off the rope she goes. Good reversal. Got the right hand there. Ruby Riott. Got her with every bit of her well-being. Oh, God, there goes Sasha. I'm sweating my ass off right now. Good God. Oh, Ruby Riott making it to the floor. Oh, and Naomi's now the legal woman. Didn't know she was even legal. Didn't even see the tag. Good takedown. Oh, and Bayley's still in the middle of this. She's looking to run at full speed. Here's the tag of Rosemary. These two have quite a history dating right back, and what a kick to the side of the head of Naomi. Here she goes right into an Olympic slam. Beautifully done as now Rosemary looks to scale to the top. Can she fly? Connecting with a beautiful missile drop kick right to the face as now Rosemary going for the pin. Dumbass. One. And the kick out there by Rosemary. Oh, going for it. Good lariat. As now Naomi looks to... What's this? What is she doing? Her hand's glitching. Can anybody else see that, or is it just me? Oh, and Rosemary looking to get folded up here. Right into a surfboard maneuver. Oh, God. Flip it over. Went for the pin. Good kick out. Rosemary running right on up. What a clothesline. Rosemary sending her off into the corner. Can we get the tag? Good job here. Off the ropes. With the assist, beautifully done as now Liv Morgan goes for the cover on Naomi. One, and the save by Sasha fucking Banks. Here she goes. Oh, God. Liv Morgan. Good kick. Trying to run right up Naomi with a clothesline. Good reversal. Liv Morgan rolling her up. Beautifully done into the bridge, keeping every limb away from the ropes. Two, and the kick out there by Naomi. Oh, trying it again. One, and the kick out. Into the corner. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. Naomi trying to turn it on her. Good turnaround as Liv Morgan runs right on up and around the world on Naomi. Beautiful job. Trying to focus on Sasha. What's this? Oh. Here she goes. Oh, right into the canvas. Oh, what a kick. Giving her a bit of her mind. Good kick out of the knee. Just kick the leg out of her knee. And off of the ropes, or into the corner goes. Now she's just going to stare at her. She looks at her. And she looks at her. God, do something! What a bitch! Rolling up on her. What's this? Trying to make the save is Rosemary. Here she goes. Rosemary hoisting up Naomi into a beautiful maneuver. This was 6-woman tag. It seems that Rosemary... Oh, God. What's this? Can she fly? Oh, and she does. Now Liv Morgan trying to take a piece of the action. And there she goes with a leg drop onto the floor. Oh, now she's mocking her. Making the tag. Here comes Ruby Riott. Now she's sitting there mocking her. Oh, what a right hand. Oh! Now Naomi getting herself inside the ring. Here comes Ruby Riott and off of the ropes. Beautiful Hurricane DDT. In for the cover. 2 in the kick out. Running up. Good lariat. We're going to try it again. Can Naomi get the win for her team here on Monday Night Raw? Into the corner goes Ruby Riott. Trying to run right up. Missing wildly and somehow slid right out of the ring. As in some magic. This is what you get. In for the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out. Oh, missing. Like a goddamn goon. What are you doing? Trying to get her away from her partners. That's smart there by Ruby. Because now she's targeting that midsection. Ruby Riott descending off of the ropes. There's a kick. Oh, she keeps going. Going off again. Good kick. And I think she's looking to go for one more for good measure. Good night. Here's a tag at a Rosemary. Why is she going for the ref? You're an idiot. Now Rosemary looking to line up Naomi. Oh my God! For the cover. 2 in the save. Oh God. God, look at the focus here. Looking to get the win. Oof. Trying to get to Naomi. Quick and in a hurry. Here she goes, retching at the arm. Reversal there. Was looking for the Riott kick. No. Oh, and she missed like an idiot. Ruby Riott. Oh. And now Rosemary doing that bow of the order. Oh, she's looking right at Sasha. Oof. Now can she get the job done? Here comes Rosemary here. Got her up. This is gonna be it. When she hits, darkness falls. Into the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out by Naomi. Going off. Here she goes. Rosemary looking to get a little bit of love from the Riott squad. Ruby Riott putting up a hell of a match. Both teams are putting up a fight as now. Ruby Riott goes for the cover to get the win for her team and a kick out once again by Naomi. I'd be in shock too as now Ruby Riott targets the leg once again here of Ruby Riott. Oh, trying to target Bayley. Oh, goodbye. You're the weakest link. Trying to hear. Oh. Look at the focus. Backing on up. Here's the tag into Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan looking to get a piece. Now she's pulling off some athleticism that nobody gave a damn to see. Good lariat. Ruby Riott going for the head here. Getting some double team from the Riott Squad as they set her up into a side rush in. For the cover. Can they get the win? 1, 2, and the Riott Squad get the win here tonight. Getting the good win. Giving a lot of motivation to Rosemary. That was a smart choice by Raw management to pick the Riott Squad to help Rosemary get that win. But I'm going to hear it from, possibly going to hear it from Bayley tonight that she didn't get pinned. She didn't pin the champion. This, that, and the other. She doesn't deserve it. This, that, and the other. I don't want to hear it anymore. Quit being a fucking Karen. Good performance by Liv Morgan. Look at that. What a celebration. Folks, once again, we got to take another quick commercial break. But when we come back, we still got a hell of a lot of more action coming your way. And of course, a main event you will not want to miss. Tommaso Ciampa squaring off with a main eventer in his own right, a former WWE champion and a multi-time tag team champion, The Miz. We will be back after this. Oh my God, what a night of action this has been, folks. You can go ahead, and if you want to avoid all these ads, you can go ahead and subscribe to Order Entertainment Enterprise for $4.99 a month. You will not be disappointed, to say the least. I mean, it's also 20% off the actual retail price of none other. I mean, I don't know the price, truly. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston. Hell of a history between the two, but we know damn well these two men are about to tear the house down. Kevin Owens aiming to become Intercontinental Champion next week on our go-home show when he faces AJ Styles in what is going to be a hell of a main event for the Intercontinental title. But first, he has to get through Kofi Kingston. Let's go to the ring. Here comes the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Here comes Big Kev. As I said, his main target is the Intercontinental title, currently being held by the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles, very familiar with holding that Intercontinental title, very familiar with holding many titles. Same with Kevin Owens. I mean, look at him. He's a former Ring of Honor World Champion, a former Universal Champion. In his own right, had a hell of a reign with it. Is Big E still talking? I'm surprised he can breathe after the ass beating he got. I thought you were going to come out with some bootios at least, since your big-ass friend didn't give me any. You're unfreaking believable. I'm starting to think that the New Day are completely selfish and holding the bootios just for themselves. I have been asking for years to get some motherfucking bootios. For years. Wow. I'm sweating a bit, I'm not going to lie. Look at Kofi go. He is trying to get this crowd on their feet. Oh, and Kevin Owens has about had enough. Let's get this party started here on Raw. Right hand there by Kofi. Oh, he waited for the bell to move. Into the corner. Kofi Kingston getting dodged on. Kevin Owens pretty damn quick, even though he's got a lot of size on him. Oh! Kevin Owens looking to take a piece now, stomping right at that midsection of Kofi Kingston. Putting some weight on his smart move. I don't know. I'm actually not sure. Went to go for the clothesline. Kevin Owens with a rock bottom. Oh! Sending him off the ropes. Good drop down. Good leapfrog there by Kev. As he hoists him up into a back body drop and goes for the rolling neck snap right there. Kevin Owens didn't even make him feel at home. Hell, Kofi Kingston couldn't even get his motherfucking jacket off. As now Kevin Owens rolls him up. One. Kevin Owens, a former United States champion, as well as an Intercontinental champion in his own right. Oof. Now Kevin Owens has a hell of a career already here in the WWE. Look at his time in Ring of Honor, Combat Zone Wrestling. I mean, the list goes on when it comes to Kevin Owens. Good reversal. Kevin Owens sneaking up on Kofi. Retching right at the arm. Got him up in the hammerlock position. Got him down to a knee, but Kofi Kingston starting to fight back right here with the right hand to the midsection of Kevin Owens. Right to go to the kick. Of course, they met, actually. Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston met when Kofi Kingston was in the middle of Kofi Mania and was a WWE champion, but Kevin Owens looking to pay the receipt. There's a running senton by Big KO as he now gets him up on his feet, and there he goes with the kick as he now goes for the roll up here on Kofi Kingston. Can he get the win on Monday Night Raw? No, not yet. I don't know. I haven't noticed him. Into the corner, Kevin Owens. Oh, and face first into the turnbuckle. Goes Kevin. As now Kofi Kingston looks to put him in the hammerlock here. I will get my soda here in a minute, Psycho. Good turnaround. Kofi Kingston cinching up Kevin. Not enough strength to go for the full thing. Beautiful Michinoku driver. In for the cover. Surprised you're still here. One. And the kick out. Kevin Owens. Oh, wait a minute. Kofi caught him. Into the corner he goes. Driving the knees right into the back as Kevin Owens rolls to the outside. Right now, Kofi Kingston, the fan favorite in this entire situation. Kofi Kingston coming to the floor. Kevin Owens with a Michinoku driver of his own. KO. Right here. As he looks to hoist him. Hanging him up on the barricade as Kevin Owens leans back to kick. Kofi Kingston right in the side of the dome. Getting him back in. Kevin Owens climbing to the top. Even though he's a big man, this man can still fly. Surprised at the hang time that Kevin Owens puts on. Oh, and there's that crossbody. In for the cover. Why is the referee not counting? 1, 2, and Kofi Kingston kicked out because the referee took his sweet-ass time trying to get there. Went to go for the kick. Reversal there by Kofi, who's still alive here at this very moment. Super kick. Here he goes. Tossing him to the outside. This crowd chanting, "Kill Owens, kill!" as he flies to the outside. Oh my God! Kevin Owens with a rolling senton right onto the outside. Wow, Kevin Owens, a big man, but one of the most agile men I have seen in the WWE. Besides, Dominic Dijakovic and Damian Priest and all these people. Once again, hanging up Kofi Kingston. Oh! Where the hell is Kevin Owens going? Oh, he is snatching apart my announce desk. Thank God that Bianca Belair didn't put Shayna Baszler through the thing. Kevin Owens going right back in. Why dismantle my announce desk up? Oh, he breaks the count. Kofi's up on his feet. Oh, nice right hand. Going for it there. Went to go for the kick. Good turnaround there by Kevin Owens. Oh, once again. Oh, and Kofi being launched right in our direction, actually. Here he goes. Oh, that was nothing. Kevin Owens. Oh! Owens getting back in. Once again, trying to break the referee's count. That's smart wrestling right there. A veteran-type move. As he launches him. Oh. Kevin Owens with a series of right hands right to Kofi Kingston. This man is lifeless. This man is getting his ass whipped. Launching him. Oh. Oh, God in heaven. Here he goes. Kevin Owens up on this desk. Up on my desk is, here he goes. He got him. He's packaging him. Shades of his days in Ring of Honor. Oh, my God. He may have broke his freaking neck. This crowd is eating up the violence here tonight. Get out of my face. I may be retired, but I can still whip your ass. Now he looks to roll up Kofi Kingston. Can he get the win after that devastating package pile driver too? Oh, Kevin's not finished. Oh, Kevin can't wait. He is dismantling Kofi, but Kofi somehow coming to life. What a jawbreaker. Kofi's still in this, missing wildly. Kofi with a knee. Sending him into the corner. Oh. Oh, there he goes again. Trying it one more time. Oh, he's got him grounded. Kofi, I don't think he's going to be smiling for long. Oh! Oh, Kofi getting right back up on his feet. Beautiful attack right at that left arm. First sign of life coming out of Kofi Kingston. Going for the snap. Good kick to right between the eyes as Kevin Owens went to go with the tackle. Kofi Kingston with the reversal knee to the midsection. Got him right here. Turning him around. Kevin Owens. Oh, up and over goes Kofi as he starts to come to life here tonight. What a matchup here. Kofi cinching at the neck with a neck breaker. As now Kofi is trying to get the crowd on his side, getting that momentum, getting that adrenaline going. As Kofi sends Kevin into the corner. Oh, here we go. Kofi Kingston rolling him outward as he hops up. Oh, and he moved. Kevin Owens running up. There's a tackle. Kevin Owens looking to climb. Kevin Owens with the moonsault, and Kofi gets the knees up just in the nick of time. Kofi's still putting in a lot of fight. Good headbutt. With the kick. Oh, and a clubbing blow right onto the back. Good headbutt. Oh, and Kevin Owens looking to put Kofi Kingston in a dangerous position. Kofi Kingston's family is in the arena. He's still here. He's still alive. Kevin Owens being launched up into the corner. Kofi turning him around here. What a match. There's the monkey flip. He's up on his feet. Good cross body. Wow, Kofi. As now Kevin Owens is sitting there trying to regain himself, trying to regain his wits. He did not see that fast-paced maneuver coming. As now Kofi comes right towards him. Oh my God! What a trouble in paradise! Kevin Owens may be finished here on Monday Night Raw for the cover. God, can he get him? One. And the kick out there by formerly known as Kevin Steen. Unbelievable. What a match here on Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens with that reversal. Running on up with the tackle as Kevin Owens climbs to the top. Kill Owens, kill! Kill Owens, kill! As he turns around. Beautifully done. What a moonsault there. Can he get the window? God damn it. 2. Did Kofi just kick out? Are you insane? With the kick. Kofi being sent right off of the ropes. Hoisting him up. Pop-up powerbomb planted it. 1, 2. How the hell did Kofi kick out of that one? Kofi Kingston, very resilient to say the least. But now Kevin Owens in that kill mode as he goes for the kick once again, sending Kofi right off of the ropes and planted the poor bastard flush with the canvas. Kevin Owens getting the win here on Monday Night Raw. Whew. Well, that was fun. Kevin Owens in kill mode as of late. That shows the motivation that Kevin Owens has to try to get the Intercontinental Championship off the waist of AJ Styles next week here on Monday Night Raw, the go-home show right before the Royal Rumble. Of course, you don't want to miss this weekend's events. I'll tell you all about it during the main event. Oh. And when you have a match like that, you put all your energy into it. That was the Owens I knew. Yeah, I can agree. I can agree 100%. Oh, wait a minute! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Here's AJ Styles. Oh, these two meet next week. They're meeting next week as AJ's going for the calf crusher. This is not the Owens I know. He is quite vulnerable. As now AJ steps out right onto the apron. We all know what AJ Styles does when he steps out to the apron here. Looking to collide. No, and he missed. Kevin Owens with the super kick to AJ Styles. Kevin Owens looking to send a message and predict the future as he sends AJ off of the ropes. There's another pop-up power bomb, laying AJ Styles flush into the canvas. Wow. Kevin Owens may have predicted the future here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As I said prior, he will be meeting AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship next week, right here on Raw. But coming up next is our main event of the evening. Tommaso Ciampa looking to send a message to the World Heavyweight Champion, Finn Balor, the Prince of the WWE, as he calls himself. At one point, he was the Prince. But I don't think you need to be the Prince when you face a guy like Tommaso Ciampa. To be honest, I think when Finn and Ciampa meet, I truly think he should bring back the Demon King. Because Ciampa is a different walk in the park, ladies and gentlemen. This man is not all there. I'm starting to think that he may have some mental issues. He may be kind of fried. I am sweating my ass off here. Holy cow. Woo! But nonetheless, Tommaso Ciampa claiming this is going to be a tune-up match. This is going to be just a cakewalk. Lest we forget, The Miz has main evented WrestleMania as he's a former WWE champion, an 8-time Intercontinental champion, a United States champion, a tag team champion. Do I need to say more? Let's go to the ring for our main event. Oh, quiet on the set. Oh, that's a lot of fuck. That sounded so bad coming out of my mouth. Here comes the A-lister himself, The Miz. He still has a lot of ego. Time for you to get down on your knees. I came to play. I mean, let me ask one question. Has The Miz had his theme song performed on the grandest stage of them all in a live fashion? I guarantee you it hasn't. Oh, Lord. And here we go. Now we are waiting for the black heart, and goddamn, his music's so loud I can barely hear it. And there's Tommaso. His beard looks lovely tonight. Oh, and Tommaso pulling off that Sicilian killer here tonight. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's get this main event underway. No holds barred. For some reason, it's no holds barred. I don't know why. But nonetheless, it's happening. And it's between The Miz and Ciampa. And I'm going to be loving every bit of it. Miz sending him off of the ropes. Dropped down there by the former WWE champion. Ciampa, former... NXT champion, former tag team champion alongside Johnny Gargano. And of course, lest we forget, he is a former Ring of Honor television champion in his own right. Holding gold there. He was, I think, the prize athlete or something like that. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago, but we know what Tommaso Ciampa's made of. Good leapfrog. Oh, down there by Tommaso as he goes for the back body drop. Good kick. Oh, wait a minute. Tommaso Ciampa rethinking a strategy as he looks to hoist up The Miz. What a suplex. In for the cover. Can he get him? Here in the early parts, but no, that main eventer coming right on out. As he goes for the cover once again. Got him in a small package. Kind of more difficult to kick out of, but The Miz kicked right out. As now Tommaso Ciampa, looking frustrated, steps out to the floor. Coming up with a chair. And it looks like Johnny Cage is in the ring. Oh my God! That's all legal, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, Tommaso Ciampa is having a field day. And I'm loving it. But there are no rope breaks, so Ciampa's going to have to figure out a way out of that one. He does very quickly, putting his strength on display. Good job there by the Sicilian Killer. Psycho Killer sending him off the ropes. Got him with an elbow. As now Tommaso Ciampa. Look at the muscles on his goddamn back. I'm jealous. Just a little bit. Not gonna lie. Goes for the kick. Now looking to stomp a Stone Cold Steve Austin-sized mud hole right in the Miz. Missing the kick like a goon. As now Tommaso Ciampa has the chair here. He's waiting for the Miz to get up. Went to go to the midsection of that. Turn him around there by Tommaso Ciampa. Good clubbing blow right to the back as he cinches him up into a dragon suplex. Stepping right out to the floor. Now Ciampa looking to bring the steel stairs into the equation. I think this was sanctioned just to send a message to the World Heavyweight Champion. Who are you yelling at? You're an idiot. Oh, and Tommaso hoisted him up. Oh, he's looking to take him for a hell of a ride. Tommaso Ciampa! Did that collide? Good Lord! That looked painful. I really don't know what else to say. Tommaso Ciampa is now cinching up the Miz here. Oh, what a suplex. Right into that corner. Stepping right on out to the floor. What's he doing? Well, he's got the bat. Get in the ring, you fucking fool. Oh my God. That was right to the back of the head. Whatever that was. Once again, looking to cinch him up. Tommaso Ciampa looking to do business. As he has put on a hell of a show and given The Miz a hell of a beating as Mike The Miz Miznin kicks right on out. I think it butchered his last name, but at this current point, I don't give a shit. The Miz sucks, and I hope to God that Ciampa gives him a beating. Oh, and that'll do it. What's he doing now? Not stay in the ring. I mean, I know the action's legal and all, but now he's got a sledgehammer. Oh my! Oh, right across the face! That was brutal. For the cover. 1, 2. What's he doing? You could have finished him right there. Pretty sure The Miz was done. Got the right hand. Tommaso Ciampa eating a right hand from The Miz. Good reversal. Running right on up. There's a knee to the face. As now he's trying to ignore the voices happening inside his head. He's got the hammer once again. And this time into the hip. Right now he's focused on the chair. Oh, wait a minute. Avoiding it. And there's a chair shot to the skull. Oh, what's this? Oh, and he's setting it right on up. Running up here. Where's he going? Tommaso Ciampa to the middle rope. The Miz is vulnerable right now. Oh my God! He may have broke his fucking esophagus. This match is not for the faint of heart whatsoever. The Miz about finished as Tommaso Ciampa hoists him up into Project Ciampa. Oh my! That'll make a grown man cry. Hope his wife is there to give him a massage because, my God, I think Tommaso Ciampa just ended the night of The Miz. There's the win for the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. And I can tell you that this Mohasic crowd isn't happy. I'm surprised they're even on the side of The Miz. Good Lord. Tommaso Ciampa didn't even give a chance for The Miz to even breathe. What a match. What a win. I mean, what is this? What kind of message did he just send to Finn Balor? 1, 2. And in all honesty, I think the message is that World Heavyweight title is in jeopardy. Don't yell at the ref. He's just doing his job, Tommaso. Damn. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. It's the Prince. There's Finn Balor. Just unloading on him. Off. Beautiful forearm right there. Finn Balor sending Tommaso Ciampa into the corner. What is this? Using the turnbuckles, hoisting him into a German suplex. Now Finn, we're going to go for it here. Into the corner he goes. Finn Balor, the Prince is here. Oh, wait a minute. Tommaso has now had enough. He is back and he's pissed off. There's the killer himself. Loving it. What's he going for? Good job there. Off of the ropes he goes with Finn. Oh, Finn Balor turning it. Into the corner he goes. What is he doing? Grab him, you stupid short-armed pygmy. There's it. Oh, God. And Tommaso Ciampa rolls out of the ring to stay out of the way of that brutal assault by Finn Balor. Look at Finn with his mouth wide open, absorbing the sunlight. Welcome to this tooth. I'll show you all my molars. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning into a phenomenal episode of Monday Night Raw. Folks, you can check out this replay at any time on our video on demand and on our YouTube channel, Order Entertainment Enterprise. Go ahead and give that a sub and give us a follow here. You can also follow us on our social media at Order Entertain 1. We would love to hear from you there. And of course, you can give us a like on Facebook. I have been the voice of Order Entertainment Enterprise, Tommy Black, and I will see you all tomorrow for another great episode of SmackDown Live. Good night, everybody, and oh my God. Huh.